Yeah, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Blap, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me.
It's Week 16 of the National Football League.
And we have Mike Sanders still.
He's been more than just a cover guy this season with 36 tackles to his credit. It's the Commanders and the Falcons on Monday night.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to because I know you got quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, maybe 6 points too.
Penix on first down. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions to get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. They've got a man in motion. After the sack, another pass on second down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Jayden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. While there's only one Lamar Jackson, the two-time MVP, Jayden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it, and he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
Buying some time left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 27. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Daniels from the pistol. That's caught for the first. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Taken in by Harris. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Daniels off the play action. Not like this, an interception ends that drive. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
The Falcons and their running back about to get back to work. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. An option give to Robinson. He's contained at the line for no gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Good for the Falcons.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Rolling left, behind some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here's Penix to throw. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Jack Fox in punt formation.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Collects this at the 32. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Found some space, got his team 21 on that run back. And the Commanders' offense will take over inside of enemy territory. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. It's an option right. The lateral goes haywire, fumble. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal. Trying it again with Harris. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Has it down close.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Penix. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Commanders will go on offense. And carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Harris once more. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. On first down, here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 26. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
They bring the tight end in motion. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Trying again following the sack. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Jack Fox on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Daniels on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Commanders in possession. On first down, here's Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Daniels to throw. On the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Falcons will take over. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Penix here from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. And again, it's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing it again here. Escapes out to the left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. Third down give to Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him one on the carry. It's going to be fourth down. Jack Fox on to put a charge into this punt. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Well, that brings us to the midway point of this one. The Commanders enjoying a nice little lead here on the road. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. Patrick Mahomes, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Justin Jefferson leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. If you missed the first half, there's not much to get you caught up on. Just the lone field goal accounting for the entirety of the scoring. A 3-0 game to this point, as both defenses have been strong so far.
Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. It's Harris on the option. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. No return on that punt, and it's going to be their football coming up. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Penix now. Able to get it to Moore. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Man in motion here. Penix now on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Penix on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it, right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Taken in by Harris. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, ball at the 36. Running behind center with Harris. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. A run here with Harris. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They're running the option, short side. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix working from the gun. Hauled in left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Penix. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So it'll be 2nd down. Here's Penix to throw. Got a man, it's London. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Quickly out to the right, complete. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
On second down, Robinson. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. No gain on the play there. Might need to dig into that bag of tricks for third and very long. From the shotgun, Penix. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short. Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. First and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Throw complete to Sinnott. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They send him left out of the slot. This is Harris on second down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He got 5, and now it's going to be third down and 3.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Back to throw it. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Daniels from the pistol. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And the Commanders first down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Commanders holding on to a field goal lead. They have themselves another first and 10. Here's a give to Harris. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Second down here, another give to Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. Flying down the hard lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw it. That one's complete to London. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Here he is to throw. Throw reeled in by London. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Commanders breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the camp.